I haven't made a video in a while because I wanted to make sure that when I do make a video, I am talking about something that I'm fairly sure about. And I'm at this point I'm fairly sure that more than fairly sure, to be honest. I'm pretty confident that the issue I've had all this time was SIBO, so bacterial overgrowth in the small intestine. And because the reason this all started was when I ate strict carnivore for about a week, six days, OMADs on beef only, and I started to get these crazy flare ups, and I started to get all this diarrhea and just stuff, and I had no idea why. I've been on and off strict, week by week, for a fair while now. So I mean, all the transition symptoms and all that were pretty much finished. And so it was really strange. This flare up was so strong. My skin was just crazy itchy and flared up and red and all the diarrhea and everything. But my biomarkers in terms of my sort of anxiety and my heart being relaxed and relaxed body were fine. So it was very strange. So it was so intense that I ate some carbs again just to break ketosis, and it did stop it. What it seemed like to me, I did a ton of research, and what it seemed like to me was die-off symptoms. So something was dying in my stomach, and it was coming out obviously through the diarrhea. And as it was dying, it was releasing whatever it released. So the liver couldn't handle it, and so it came out of the skin and on the face, which is eczema. So that to me made me realize that for some reason I just thought had leaky gut and something was getting into my blood and causing all these problems. But I don't think that was it. From that, it does seem like there was something that was dying. And when it died, things got a lot better. I don't get the crazy heart reactions and anxiety from eating certain foods anymore. So something got significantly better just from that moment in time. And it makes sense because I was strict zero carb for nearly the week with some OMADs and a 48-hour fast at the end. And it made sense that whatever it was eats carbs, starved it to death, and it died. Or a lot of it did anyway, not all of it, because I still get a bit of skin symptoms and other things, bloating and stuff. So I kept looking around, looked at Candida, eventually found SIBO, and basically my symptoms match exactly. Just the types of food that cause issues and the bloating and constipation, diarrhea. And leading to the skin itchiness and the skin issues and anxiety, brain fog, all that stuff. It just matches the symptoms exactly, and I never really saw it before. I had a test with the doctor. I can't remember what he tested for. It was some kind of bacteria, but that didn't come up with anything. It wasn't Candida. I don't know what it was. It wasn't. I don't know what it was. I mean, some type of SIBO. I don't know, but it came up negative. Waste of time. Nearly cost me $1,000 for all this stuff with the doctors and medications and tests and stuff. It was a ridiculous waste of time. So all those experiences over the last couple of weeks has convinced me that it's most likely SIBO. And I mean, short of taking antibiotics, I believe the way to fix it is fasting and strict carnivore, but I'm not going to stay strict carnivore for longer than a week at a time. So I'm going to maybe do, 5, 6, 7 days and then break ketosis and keep doing that because I don't think it's healthy to be eating 100% meat forever. It seems ridiculous. There's no culture in history that's ever done that. There's no sort of traditional culture as far as any remains that they found and stuff that has had 100% carnivorous diet in humans. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So I think the plant foods will heal the gut, and the meat obviously just is so non-inflammatory and has very little things in it that you react to or nothing that you can react to, so the symptoms will be gone. So if I just keep my symptoms minimal, no reaction, and eat strict beef, do 48-hour fast, do OMADs, and then every now and then break ketosis, eat some plants, get some nutrients in. Hopefully that will assist in healing the gut itself. So yeah, if I feel a lot better I mean, I haven't been diagnosed or anything, and I don't really care about that. But it does make sense. I looked into the what's it called, the SIBO biphasic diet, which is essentially just, I don't know, it's essentially mainly you eat meat and then you eat like very little vegetables and no fruit for a period of time, no grains, no fruit, no sugars, some vegetables, and mainly meat. And then you move on to this other thing that helps repopulate the microbiome and stuff. So I'm going to trial that a bit, um, but I'm going to do my own version, which I believe is better, which will be heavy on the meat, just beef mainly. There's nothing really else I like. Tried eggs, and they're still, even egg yolks still aren't doing favors for me. So I'll be doing the strict beef, and when I break ketosis, I'm gonna do it with carrots and celery, lettuce, just boring things like that. And then I put a little bit of some spices and herbs on there. A little bit of what's it called? I can't think of the name right now. The spicy thing. And yeah, if I mean if I keep this going for a while and it's not working, I probably might trial some um, antimicrobials. I'm not sure which ones exactly. I'll go see someone. Maybe I know there's a naturopath at a chemist near me. I'll just ask them to get all of them and take them all and see what happens. And that's really all I can do. I'm not interested in wasting any more money on doctors or even naturopaths. I might just Google around and see what I find in terms of antimicrobials and go and get it when I figure it out. So if anyone has any suggestions about if anyone's experienced SIBO and fixed it, please comment. If you know what foods helped you, what protocols helped you, what if there's any antimicrobials that you've used that worked, please let me know. Thanks, guys.